Have you ever wondered why you're wide awake at 2 a.m., but by noon, the next day you feel completely drained? Or maybe you fall asleep just fine, but then suddenly wake up at 3 or 4 in the morning and can't go back to sleep? Do you deal with brain fog, constant fatigue, random headaches, and then out of nowhere, get this strange second wind at night where you feel alert, productive, even creative after 2 a.m. Like your brain randomly decides that midnight is the perfect time to start functioning. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. And no, this is not because you're bad at sleeping or you are just feeling down. This occurs when your internal body clock is completely out of sync, also known as a circadian rhythm disorder. What is circadian rhythm? Now, for those who might be hearing this term for the first time, let's make it simple to understand. Circadian rhythm is simply your body's natural 24-hour timing system. It's your internal clock that controls when you feel awake and when you feel sleepy. But it doesn't stop there. It also regulates your energy levels, hunger signals, hormone release, body temperature, basically the rhythm of your entire day. And no, this rhythm is not random. There's a tiny control center in your brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN, that acts like your master clock. When morning light hits your eyes, it signals your brain to wake up and release alertness hormones such as cortisol. When it gets dark, your brain releases melatonin, which helps you fall asleep. So your body is constantly syncing itself with light and darkness. When this timing works properly, you feel stable and functional. But when it gets disturbed, things start feeling off. What happens when the circadian rhythm is off? When your circadian rhythm or internal body clock is disrupted, it doesn't just affect your sleep, it affects how your entire body functions. Here's what usually happens. Sleep problems, insomnia, and daytime sleepiness. You struggle to fall asleep, wake up in the middle of the night, or sleep enough hours but still feel exhausted. You might feel alert at night and groggy in the morning. That's circadian misalignment. Reduced concentration and brain fog. Concentration level drops. Memory feels weaker. And decision-making becomes harder because the prefrontal cortex doesn't function optimally without proper sleep timing. Mood changes. You may feel more irritable, anxious, or low. And if you're already dealing with depression, bipolar disorder, or seasonal affective disorder, unstable circadian rhythms can make those symptoms worse. Metabolic problems. You may gain weight more easily, crave carbs late at night, and develop insulin resistance, thus increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes and chronic diseases. Cardiovascular risks. Blood pressure can stay elevated. Heart rhythms may become irregular and increase the chance of long-term heart risk. Hormonal and immune disruption. When your circadian rhythm is off, hormones like cortisol and melatonin lose their natural timing, which affects your stress response and recovery. This also weakens your immune system and increases overall inflammation. If circadian misalignment continues for years, it has been linked to higher risks of cardiovascular disease, stroke, certain cancers, particularly breast and prostate cancer in long-term shift workers, fertility issues, premature cellular aging, and even neurodegenerative changes. But let's be clear about something. One bad night of sleep is not going to cause all of this. The problem is repeated disruption. When your body clock is constantly out of sync for months or years, your body is designed to run on rhythm. And when that rhythm stays disturbed for too long, the effects don't show up in just one area. They show up across the whole system. If sleep problems, fatigue, or stress have started becoming a regular pattern, it's time to speak with a professional. Through Visit Health, you can connect with doctors and mental health experts who can help you understand what might be affecting your sleep and overall well-being. And if you want to know whether your circadian rhythm might already be off, and more importantly, how to fix it, then you should definitely watch part 2. In the next video, we'll go through the clear signs your body clock is out of sync and the simple habits that can help reset it naturally. So, don't miss it out.